upset watching that. Like, he never stacked on the board. He had like 4 things that weren't stacking. He didn't share units with his illusions. He could have had legitimately 5 more camps easy at 10 minutes.
And he still tore it up.
With like 1 maneuver.
Yeah,
and Gorillaz-Pride have first pick overall, and we'll see what they do in the draft.
All right, well, here we go. Game number 2. Let's jump in. The jungle has arrived. And our first pick has also come out again. It's Lina, but we have that important tweak. It's Beastmaster, and the first banning couplet from G-Pride. Well done.
But the Centaur is now loose. And I assume they'll just do the same opener here.
Yeah, they broke up the band. They banned the snap. So we'll do Centaur and...
True. Sorry.
Centaur Earth Spirit.
Yeah, Earth Spirit. They could Dark Willow, theoretically.
Or you could grab the Abba, because he seems to be the flavor. And they will go back for the Jamari Leshrac. This was banned last time. Now makes it through. Yeah, this is their bread and butter, though. Not surprised that they'll first phase it. He is so good at taking this hero mid.
He is incredibly good. I get fob. Oh my god, I forgot how to speak. Yeah, he's just good. Continue.
He's getting flabbergasted.
Yeah, I get overwhelmed too when I watch Jamari play.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so overwhelmed I can't even speak when I look at this beautiful abomination of a hero. But
yes.
Man. Is this Lina that strong? Like, I understand it's a good laner. I think he did a good job, but there's Puck still available.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think if you're getting value out of the flex as a first pick, maybe, but it's felt a little stronger the way Thunder Predator was doing it, where they would first pick the meta hero, then they would fourth pick Lina like this. Well, fourth pick overall, second pick for them, and then you're wondering, oh, okay, how's this going to pair up? But yeah, she doesn't seem quite worthy of that first pick value compared to all the other options. I don't know how she's better than Puck, just straight up, if that's the question.
Yeah, I guess, you do have the flex thing, but when you don't have that offlaner that will pair up the stun, so like a Sand King, even a Centaur, I don't see Lina being that good in lane, because we saw the Tidehunter, they pressured the Wraith King, but they didn't get any kills, if I remember correctly.
All right, wow. I got to start with this one here. The Treant against Lesh. This can be amazing, and this can be a trap, okay? Because the Treant armor is really good at stopping towers from falling from the chip damage, the slow siege, the kind of damage over time. He's not really good at stopping flash pushing.
Nope.
He slows it down a little bit, but Lesh can just chew through it.
Well, he does punish pretty hard with Alina. I actually like this combo quite a bit. I think this is good.
So you think
that's a little intense?
Are they like the off-lane duo? Like, is this a 4 Lina, 3 tree? Is that what you're talking about, Trent? Or do you mean
no? I think this is a 5 tree.
5 tree, maybe mid Lina.
I'm talking like the 8-minute push. Yeah, well, more like the 10-minute push mid. You hope your mid tower is still there so that your tree has level 6 and you ult and kill the Lesh.
Yeah, you do get at that stage where the Lesh is a little afraid of just fully committing with the Edict. And if it's taking even longer to take the tower, they get more time to jump him and stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm excited. I like Tree overall. But remember, this is early draft. I see this and think, maybe I could just go grabbing a position 4 DK here, get a couple pushing heroes, maybe a Nature's Prophet. Just run this tree down.
I would like a Bloodseeker. I feel like Bloodseeker is good versus Leshrac. What do you do if you rupture him?
I'm not sure.
And then you put blood right under him.
Sure, he has just so much damage if you hit him.
TP?
Yep.
TP. Well, I'm hoping you're not alone.
I mean, I don't think it's either really good or really bad, but I do feel like he has a lot of answers. He has some burst damage, and Bloodseeker is an IG hero.
I don't know. I like the control. Make him sad. AoE silence versus Abba.
I do like the combo with the tree. I think that's pretty good.
Big combos. Speaking of combos and tombos, where's Tiny today? Some of our big heroes.
I always forget about him. I feel like every time he gets picked, I'm surprised. I go, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. But we never talk about it. We never hype up the Tiny pick. We never predict Tiny picks. He never gets banned.
I think we just kind of...
Dude, the hero is such an anomaly in South America. What other hero fits the bill like that, where he's regular but irregular and never gets banned at the same time?
True, he never gets banned. I don't... that is really true. So they take the Tidehunter
5
away.
seconds remaining.
And this is probably going to be ABBA 5. So they'll probably pick up an offlaner here at position 4. What do you want?
I'm looking up stats right now. 1 sec.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
We're all pondering, all taking a moment. We're getting in the head of Thugger right now. Just like, all right, everybody shut up. Let me think.
Across all divisions, upper and lower, we actually we average out pretty well with Tiny. Tiny's actually pretty evenly spread.
Oh,
Okay. That's
Interesting.
all right.
In
I
fact,
didn't
it's
know
almost perfectly even. Well, maybe not evenly spread, but we average appropriately for Tiny picks.
that.
I was
Okay.
kind of curious what we'd see in other regions with that
10
hero.
seconds
I'm
remaining.
surprised. Yeah. I didn't realize that. Does any other region take him mid as much as we do?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have that stat that fast. Don't call me out.
No, it's fair. That's a tough one. I'm just
But for
curious though,
reference-
because
Dire
You know,
team pick.
China has less than half of the Tinies we have
Okay.
in comparison. So there's some regions where it's much heavier and some where it's much
right.
lower. I feel like I see it quite a bit in NA as well. You know.
Yeah, they play
Yeah.
together. It definitely infected NA with the
Yeah,
Tiny play.
it's about the same there as well. But either way,
10
so they do
seconds
get the Willow.
remaining.
I do think it's fairly solid. I thought it would be paired up with a Centaur, to be honest.
5 seconds
But
remaining. Team
speaking of which, he's actually still
Could
in.
be still.
So,
Oh, there it
yeah,
is.
there. Yeah, I guess that was easy, huh?
Well,
I
a lot of
like
legs
the
here.
Legion
This is
because
good.
not only it answers the Willow, but it answers the center that was open. So
Yeah.
you can outrun if you're dueling someone. Okay.
Yeah, there had to be some big hero when you pick the Legion like that, I think. Like something they were looking to buff up.
Man. This Legion seems so good on paper, but again, anecdotally from the games we've seen in
Dire
SA,
team bad.
the Legion has not really been that amazing.
Yeah, like my problem with this Legion is you have a Treant Protector, low damage here in general. You have a Medusa that can do
Come
a
on, he
lot of
punches
damage,
for
but it's
90.
mostly spread out, and she's not going to be following the Legion. So I really want a mid hero that can
Seconds
like
remaining.
burst people up with the Legion and the Legion.
Radiant team bad.
Did you say Tiny, sorry?
Oh, I was. You know what they?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Man, if they played one Lesh, this would be such a sick mid Mars game.
Dire team ban.
Yeah, that'd be pretty all right.
But they probably don't.
It's
But like
They-
mid Mars versus
100%
Medusa,
Jamari.
so nice.
Radiant team pick.
I'm going to say it again. Omega should take Slark.
Slark is besides the Legion is really really good. I agree.
Yeah,
Dire team
but we don't know lanes yet. Whoa.
Okay, all right. I see
This-
you, Pugna.
Is interesting.
Okay.
Wow.
So what are the positions here? Is it support Lena with a mid Pugna? Is it support Pugna?
I think it's gonna be Pugna mid, but you're
10
right. They can
seconds
swap.
remaining.
Maybe depending on what's picked right now.
Well, there's some
5
weird
seconds remaining.
the healing from Pugna as a support can be pretty
Huh.
good. You know, like
You guys
they
want to
got
hear something that surprises me?
huh.
All right, let me list you some heroes that across the entire DPC have been picked less than Pugna. All right.
Mm.
Monkey King, Kunkka, Slark, Wyvern, Chaos Knight. Like where have we been?
So Pugna's popular.
Weaver,
and
Enigma,
this is like our first
Arc
one.
Warden,
This is probably the first SA Pugna. I
Night
would say that
Stalker,
with
Treant
conviction.
Protector. Pugna
I
has been
love
picked
this hero.
15 times.
Huh.
Love this hero. Very good against Lesh. And this
Wow,
is so much
who's
healing to
picking
put on
Pugna?
Dusa. She's going to be like raid boss deluxe. I
mean-
I would guess China. They like the hero.
I
Or they
actually
have in the
want this
past.
Pugna to be support just because.
Now
Oh!
select
Oh, I
your
hope they play
heroes.
Pugna support because you have two cores that want to right click, and a lot of times. Oh, okay, it's a mid Pugna. I feel like there's a lack of synergy sometimes with the way you want to play Pugna and these two heroes.
Wow. So this is crazy. All right, why did they pick Void here? They pick Void into Pugna, who is notoriously good against Void if he's on the outside of the chrono.
I mean, it saves
Tree
people
can
from
be
duel.
annoying.
I'll just
Okay.
chrono though.
Like Lena has a
no, I'm just-
stun
I'm
that
just
has a
kidding.
bigger AoE now outside of Chrono. Like they got a lot of ways to mess up Mingate when he Chronos. To be fair, Omega have some decent stuff to dump into the Chrono. Lesh and Willow are a lot of damage.
I hope
is
they go
weird.
for the Manta Diffusal Blade on Faceless Void. I think that's something that started to get
Yes.
popular. Probably
Hell
going to be
yes.
a good way to do the Medusa. But
Hell
as you said,
yes.
the Decrepify is going to be there, so you have to be really careful. I mean, it's not
Diffusal
an easy
Manta BKB. That's the build this game on the
Yeah.
Void.
But it's
Diffusal
not an
Manta
easy
BKB. Let's
Void
go.
game.
No, it looks
Okay.
hard.
It looks really hard, but we'll see. We'll see. This could
You
be
basically need to
3-game
catch
series.
Medusa and Pugna in every chrono. So
Yeah.
that'll be fun. Trent, what do you think? Are we going 3 games here? 2-0?
Stampede looks very, very strong this game. To me,
Yes.
it's all on Lissex. His timing on Stampede is incredible. Between him and Cat, and he played really, really well last game too. So I'm actually going for Omega. I think he's going to carry them.
Okay.
I think Centaur's busted this game.
Yeah. I think that Willow might end up having a good game as well. She could be a big damage source. But we've got a game 2 ready to start. So let's go north of the border, right? Buds, you ready? You got your snowshoes on there? Let's talk some Dota.
Snowshoes.
Snowshoes and ski-doos.
Yeah, well, I've definitely missed wearing snowshoes. I haven't had a winter in about 3 years since I spent most of my time in Southeast Asia. But now that I'm back, looking forward to it next year.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
choice coming back after winter, by the way. That was that was
exactly.
a quality
All
decision.
calculated.
Yeah, you were like, you know what, just one
honestly
more
hate
year without
snow.
shoveling snow. How about that?
Yeah. But looking at this game, Trent, it's very interesting. Some heroes that we only see, like the Faceless Void on Omega, and then the Pugna on G-Pride. But I do like Pugna. I think this hero has so much potential.
It reminds me of these other hit or miss heroes that we've talked about, where sometimes you have this game with a Pugna where you're like, man, this hero is insane. They can't fight into the Nether Ward. We lost all our towers. Why does his heal come back every 7 seconds? And then you have other games where he just gets jumped on and blown up, and they definitely have the heroes that do that this game. Between like the Centaur and the Dark Willow, the Pugna has to be very cautious about the positioning. So that's, I guess, the determining factor between a good game and a bad game on the hero.
Yeah, and looks like at the start, there are going to be runes on the side of Omega, very well executed on their end. They started off bottom, they noticed nobody's there, then they ran 3 heroes together to the top side. They get the preemptive Apothic Shield, and that's how you do it, Trent. That's how you get 3
the
bounty
ABBA.
runes.
Wow. It's I can't wait to try this in my next game. I'll just yell at my team and tell them to just follow me. I'll do the slacks, you know? Come with me if you want to win.
And we see something a little bit more different, too, on Thugger's ABBA here. You got the
I was
Orb of
just
Venom.
looking at that.
Yeah, you know, great minds think alike, and
This is nice.
I like it.
Yeah. He just runs it greedy the whole time. Of course, he's waiting to level 2 for this thing to really kick off with the curse. And until then, they are
my
going to
God, the
bully.
damage.
Okay. Failed play. All right. This was not good.
I think Thugger's mistake here was to go into the creep wave. You never go into the creep wave as the ABBA.
Oh my god.
And
dude.
he's first
got
blooded.
So
He
he died because
overestimated
he
his
went back
ability.
trying to use that Aphotic Shield damage.
My goodness, yeah. He already knew he messed up, then he went in, like, try to make the most out of it and just failed. The way you want to do this is just you want to go from the back, go to Lina. If she doesn't come out to you, then you don't go to her. If she stays in the creep wave, then she's just leeching all of Legion's XP anyway.
Well, another tree. A hero that, as you said, we don't necessarily get to see that much. And had some buffs this patch. Pretty big buffs with the trees coming back much sooner. Which is really good. He's also in a lane versus 2 heroes that don't bring Quelling Blades, so that's a big score.
That is.
Very
and,
happy about that.
Cat is just gonna chill here, protect Dusa, right? There's not gonna be too much action happening here. I feel like if you do go in as a Centaur, you're just gonna get hit with that Nature's Grasp, and you'll probably take more damage than you will deal.
Yeah, Dismar. Well, maybe the revenge of Thugger here. Again, still only level 1, unfortunately, so no curse available, and that's gonna get Dismar out of there.
That's the big slow you're looking for as the Abaddon. And this looks like a really interesting position for Omega's lane. How is the Void gonna farm? There's a double wave here, and Lina is the 4 constantly hitting you. Feels bad for Mingate.
And they have the ward as well, so they know when Thugger's over trying to get some pulls off, so Dismar's just going to interrupt that. And you got nothing. Jeez, Mingate even getting hit. He's going to have to jump out of this.
I like how G-Pride is coming out in this game number 2 with a very solid, a little bit of a unique draft with the Pugna and the Treant, and also just playing lanes much better.
Yeah, and this game can go very quickly to either team, I think, because of the Pugna and the Leshrac. With like, we know how
Exactly.
valuable towers are. We just take them. So you win one early fight, towers are just going to vanish, Treant or not.
And I must favor G-Pride a little bit in that situation because they do have the big cooldown on the Faceless Void in this game. So anytime the Chrono goes down, they might get a kill with it, but what can Void do after that in the small skirmishes? And I feel like G-Pride with their Pugna, they don't really have a downtime.
Yeah, downtime's not relevant until like late game with Argeus on the Medusa, really. And even then, like, a lot of the game should be decided by the time Argeus is joining fights, you know? Feels like they're win
I
more
can totally-
hero.
If I'm in the position of the Medusa, I totally see myself fighting early on when the Chronos cooldown. Thugger top, he is very low, no healing salves. His courier is stuck between the Lina and him.
Don't
so
be
he
a
can't really
feeder.
bring that salve out. Oh, this smart though. This is a very aggressive move on his end. I'm not so sure how much I like this play. No bashes coming out yet. There's one.
Easy.
Is it enough? Ooh, wait. Dark Willow had to come up here for the kill. Hang on, Trent. That means the Centaur's all by himself 4 minutes into the game.
Yeah, Cat's at the rune for now, so good to take that away from J. Mari. He's going to be very disappointed when he looks over there. Yep. Eto gege, he says.
I mean, this is what happens when you TP your Dark Willow top, isn't it?
Yeah, at the very least, Lisex is kind of okay for now. Just spreading the wave, getting some far. Ooh, nice deny, though, from Regis. Very good, very good.
Oh, yep. Gonna get that TP and free refill. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really concerned about Omega's movement right now. The Dark Willow going top is probably because the Faceless Void is not being able to farm. Look at him. He's chunky. So, oh my god, he's got a stick. 1 second left. That is up. But yeah, this feels terrible. And that's why they've resulted in having a trialing up here.
I feel like they should just be buying clarities constantly on G-Pride, and they're never going to have to go home. Between the press the attack and the living armors and the Pugna, this feels like a real steamroll is starting to get rolling here.
Hang on, didn't Thugger just TP in here?
Well,
Did
Thugger just
Thugger
died, that's
really
for sure.
just TP? And he had boots. He has someone's boots on him. That's Mingati's
Oh,
boots. He didn't
yeah, the
pass that.
Mingata. Oh, no.
Meanwhile, bottom two, Lisex getting slowed down. The man who's fighting into two heroes. He's completely kicked out of this lane now too. So Argeus has free farm. They're still winning top against 3 heroes. How is mid looking? Tell me, Trent. What's going on, buddy?
Even. It's all good. You know, we're just chilling, right? J. Mari's farming, Tao's farming. Very even stuff. Slight gold lead for J. Mari. He's getting more of the lane creeps by the looks of it here. Probably spending less on regen, but yeah, he's fine. And even I guess is fine. It's mostly going to be these rotations then that we're going to look for. Like I would imagine the Willow probably one of the best rotators once she gets the tome.
Right, 10 minutes.
Free?
Got a ward. Oh, this one looks super dead here.
Yeah, easy
Not getting
kill.
away from this one, buddy. Oh, heal comes out. Wait, that's a magic stick. Oh, no. Okay, he's dead. I was gonna say if he got out of there, that would have been the biggest like FU to Omega's face.
Okay. Tao also didn't get the rune, so and he's got an empty bottle, so it's fine. Thanks for dying, Lena. You're the best. Don't forget to come mid. Oh, here, pick up my raindrops too that I dropped on the ground for you.
Do you think that's something that should be changed, where you TP and you refill people's bottom? It's been around forever.
I don't know. I don't think he wants to get rid of it. I think Icefrog just wants to keep it.
It should be at least like only 2 bottle charges, right?
Or something, yeah.
But again, we talked about this before. It's all about the coding, because you gotta code the fountain, and probably the janitor is already got a lot on his plate. Doesn't want to deal with that.
Very busy. Oh, this smoke actually might turn into something.
And Jamari, I like this. Got the stun.
Oh, look at the confidence.
Oh, he's dead. Wow. Thugger. Not able to make it in time, and this means the first tower that's going to take a bunch of damage is going to be Omega's mid tower. That's the worst case scenario for Omega right now. They're Leshrac
They do
dying.
not have Trina Protector.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No.
I guess
Not
one
gonna be
thing
quite
to
as happy.
notice. I think one thing to note as well, Trent, from what you said, like Leshrac, there's Pugna, but if you look at the 1-to-1 matchup, like that favors Pugna, right? Because of the Nether Ward and the Leshrac
100%.
having to run into a fight.
Yeah, it's a direct counter pick in that lean the hero to hero. And not have nice slowdown to Lizex at the same time. They're also hanging back up ZXCA, but the Centaur is just
Doesn't have a
he's
Vanguard
dancing,
yet.
trying to tree.
He looks pretty dead to me.
I'll get
No
Deuce
boots,
over here
no
for the kill.
Vanguard. Oh no, not the Dusa. Anyone but the Dusa to get the last hit.
That's good.
Delicious gold. And she's the top net worth as well. Oh, like everything's going G Pride's way right now. I would say on all 3 lanes.
Now I'm a bit of a Treant aficionado here, so we're going to be watching the
let's hear
game
it.
to ensure that Cat is following the golden rule of playing Treant Protector, that is always buying another Windblaze. All right.
Oh,
So when he finishes
okay.
his Tranquils,
After
it better come out
Tranquils,
with another Windblaze, or I'll be upset.
Gotcha.
It's
That's
very important.
efficiency. We'll look out for that. But meanwhile, mid tower is dying. Trent. Abaddon, oh
not
my
good.
god, his HP he shielded the Leshrac and he almost died for it.
Creeps no.
This Nether Ward is so big this game. Like, I don't think he should max it out. He should definitely max out the Carpify first. But later on in the mid fights, Nether Ward is going to do so much damage and Leshrac can't do about it.
No, it's a very weird item because like you don't think about the full commitment like you do as Undying, where it's like, oh, someone has to hit the tombstone, like, oh, we're gonna pick Snapfire. Number one, the Spugna came out late, but like, who's like Willow? I guess will try and hit it in the engagement. It's not easy. This
Good luck. Yeah, you try to go for that. You know, Legion's gonna come in, duel you, or you're gonna get stunned by Alina with an Aether Lens.
or they decrypt
Or just
another
decrypt
ward.
blasted. Yeah, or decrypt exactly. It's just so hard to remove. I just see that it has so much value in this game. And they're gonna take the tier 1, and now the Pugna's gonna move to top already. Leshrac being smoked up now. Gonna run into a
kill, though?
Dusa. Dusa doesn't have Stone
Oh,
Gaze.
Yeah, they didn't stay grouped up anyway. Plus, they're smoking with the level 4 Willow, trying to catch them by surprise, maybe. So, at the very least, they drove them out of this lane. They might even get Cat for it,
Cat.
but
Can't get into the trees in time.
they need to save their
Gonna
top
die.
tower, though. They can't just trade this for free.
Mingate. He's gonna get dueled here. Do they have the damage though? Tal's coming
don't
in.
think so.
He's gonna get out. What? Another
That was-
follow-up stun. There's a chrono. Is he gonna drop the chrono? Yeah, he is. Defensive chrono used by Mingate. Heals bad man.
Yeah, I guess he kind of had to, though. You know, he's close to his Mask of Madness. That's going to really up his farm. So this death would have been very painful. And
But-
it's unfortunate that they have to trade, but at the same time, at least you're getting a full tower knockdown versus Stream Protector.
Yeah, and you definitely needed to at least open up the map down there. But using your defensive chrono right like that, that's 2 minutes G Pride have where this Void is pretty much useless, Trent.
Yeah.
Well-
It's okay, though. He's going to farm anyway, right? He's got
Feels
his Mask
bad.
of Madness. He's going to get some neutral items for the team.
Oh, Possess
Oh,
Mask
there we
too,
go.
yeah.
Possess
Very
Mask.
nice.
Let's go. Easy game.
Great item. I must say, they've done a great job with neutral items lately. Like how they've adjusted, which ones to remove, the ones they've... It just feels like every game, it doesn't matter which neutral items you get, you're going to be somewhat satisfied.
All right, yeah, but get rid of Possess Mask. And get
Get
rid
rid
of
of
Paladin
Possess
Sword.
Mask.
I think the life stealing ones are still stupid. Not a fan. Leave
That's
life
fair.
steal. Life steal is way too important to have a random chance of getting it and not getting it with how expensive Morbid Mask is, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true. Like whatever you buy... Oh, hold on. Yeah, Boy just made a very good point. Are you telling me Lifesteal is more broken than
Oh no, I think the boots suck
Spider
too.
Legs?
But
Spider Legs?
the boots are like mid and late game. I feel like
Okay,
a lot
no.
of games get snowballed out of your control.
Spider Legs. Trent.
Yeah, no, I agree. Spider legs and force boots. I mean, force boots are less important because we don't see them as
Okay,
often. But
forget
I
about
100%
tier 5
agree that
items.
spider legs should be dead too.
Those things don't even come out till like I want to say 10%
You know what
of
else?
games.
You know what else is a boot? Is Flicker. It's also a boot. They don't call it a boot, but it's a boot. Right?
I mean-
not shaped like a boot, but it's boots.
It's true, gives you movement speed. I would say that item would be very easily balanced if they just reverted to what it used to be, where it's just random where it goes.
Yeah, I don't know why. It kept the dispel too. Like, what's up with that?
That's amazing. I love the dispel part of that.
Why?
So
it's
busted.
not okay.
It's not okay. So busted. I just love things that are busted. You know, I think in video games you need things that are like really broken to make the game
Oh, of
fun.
course. That's the key of Dota. Yeah, everyone's broken in Dota. You know, even our worst hero has something stupid about him.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know who our worst hero is right now.
Even Pudge is broken. He just hooks you into your team.
It's true.
Greedy.
Maybe even a little bit broken right now.
Smoke
Oh, they
break.
go for the early
No
splitter.
stun. It's so hard, but you know, you're still gonna get that kill. You got lots of magic damage, and they're gonna
That
go
was
to the mid
actually
hard.
Clever. I think the reason he did that is because he thought, like, if you stop to press the attack, you're going to get stunned, right? But because he couldn't stop to press the attack because the stun was coming out, then he eventually just gets hit by the Chris Crown.
Yeah, and now they're gonna go on to this tier 1 tower. This is something they really want to hold, especially
You
without
can't
really
leave.
being able to do much. Oh my
You
god!
got to finish the
overgrowth
job.
onto 2.
Nice
They're
shield.
going on the Abaddon. He's level 5 only, no ulti. Jamari out of mana, gonna try and get out of here. Argus also coming in for this play. Tao, he's got a Decrepify ready. I don't think he wants to go on the void because he knows he's just gonna jump out, and they're gonna lose the tower, like you said. You know, they
Massive.
have to finish it, so the living armor will not heal it back up to full.
Yeah, and that was very well done. Completely fine with that play from the Abba. Yeah, you died, but Thugger, he gets the shield onto the less track. That gets him out, and
good
they
cause.
get the big goal they needed.
Very good cause. I think this was just a huge opening from when they killed Greedy there. Just being 4 versus 5. It just sort of feels like in the patch, you just lose one hero and all your power is gone. It doesn't even matter which hero it is. It could be the 5, it could be a 4. As long as you're outnumbered, you don't feel like you can fight.
I think it's because everyone's so willing to have these giant brawls now that there's less skirmishing. There's more 5-on-5 team fights, and of course, especially in the middle of the game where it feels like every match is decided by second Roche, where we just run around as a ball of 5 until something happens.
Yeah, we have a lot of fighting lately, at least in our region. I've noticed in, for example, China, the scoreboard looks very weird. It's like ends in 15 to 17 or something at the end of the game.
How dare they?
Much slower. Dismart.
Wow, how did that? I thought that root was gonna hit for sure on Dismart. Probably still dead.
They use a Stampede for this kill. This is something really nice, you know, Stampede for the Leshrac. Just get him right into the thick of things with his vomit damage.
Yeah, I think
You ever
it's
like that
definitely
term?
Omega's best hero this game.
Yeah. But he's gonna need a BKB at some point, right? So he doesn't get countered by this Nether Ward, which is gonna be a pretty big problem for him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But he does have his blink now at the very least, so easy TP out there as well. As Cat is stalking it. Oh, Cat, where's your other Windlace? This is not acceptable gameplay for a Treant.
He's going for a dagger. Is that okay? He's just getting the dagger first? He's so close
yeah, I'm
to it.
fine
Wait,
with it.
hold
I
on.
think you're supposed to buy your Windlace first there, bud. I don't know.
That's a position 5 Treant. About to have a dagger 14 minutes into the game.
Well,
That's
that's how
kinda
you don't buy a
big.
Windlace, I guess, you know.
Oh, okay.
he's
I
getting
think
the
that's
gold.
what's going on in your games. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That
been down here
250
just
gold.
doing his thing. 30 last hits, you know, giving a little bit of push here. Not giving much to the Lena, you know, she's only at 19, so they are prioritizing this, and I do like it. I think Blink is still extremely good on this hero for sure.
Yeah, and I think the main idea behind that is just to be able to overgrowth the Centaur Stampede. One of the
Yep.
few spells that can stop it, like Poggle, Mars Arena, and then he got this Treant Protector as a 5 that can keep the Centaur in place. That being said, though, Abaddon doing a really good job at getting those shields out after these disables and overgrowths. See a fight here. Here comes the
That's free.
the fear onto the Legion. They go straight onto the Pugna, ignoring the Legion commander, but stunning her up so she can't use press the attack onto the Pugna. They're gonna turn around to her now. They don't have a Hoof Stomp for 5 more seconds. Void
I am
coming in
fine with
the
this
time
chrono.
dilation. Oh yeah, definitely. Looks
This
amazing
is good.
here.
This is really good.
Now they're just gonna clean up this kill, and are they gonna go back to farming or are they gonna go for Roshan here? I don't think they have that much Rosh damage, and the lanes are not looking too good for them.
Yeah, it's not worth it. Just farm, get next big items, grow your lead. They should be able to take this top tower, but you know, they're actually setting up to defend it. Argus wants to get one snake onto this wave. It doesn't even need to. They're not even gonna pressure, so can just right click it down and be fine.
Yeah, and he's gonna have that Manta very soon, be able to split push a little bit with that. And like you said, that Chrono, just using it for the Legion is great. You would have spent so much time chasing her, probably wouldn't have even killed her had you not used a Chrono. And now Mingate can just go to farm without thinking about joining a team fight.
Yeah, they smoke actually into this mid, but all they run into is Thugger.
Feels bad, man. A bad
Arcane Rune
instance.
Pugna though. That's nasty.
Have you noticed, oh, Mingate, he might be getting gone on top. There's no blink from Greedy. This is something I don't like from G-Pride. They don't have that much initiation. Oh, never mind. There is initiation.
They just have to
The
use
OG blink. Spoke too soon. They get the easy kill onto the Void, and that looks like a tier 2 tower now.
Yeah, Dismire just playing interference, running back and forth here by the Ob Sentry combo in case there's like a smoke or something, but I mean, they can see the Centaur down bottom hitting the tower. They know that this is free. They're trying to ping bottom with J-Mara coming in. What is the play here, though? You don't have Glyph. Do you move to defend? They should split earth the trees from J-Mara here, but maybe he's worried about missing the cooldown.
Yeah, they're going to start TPing in now, and this is so scary from Lissex and Jamari. They don't have the OG. Oh, they don't cancel the Centaur Blink, but yeah, Jamari going to get stampeded out of here.
They had a
Sika
Yules,
and Thugger are here.
Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, never mind. I was clicked on J-Mara. All right, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty good space now because Void can just farm. You know where they are because they all TP down here. And it looks like they're going to smoke across the map. They want to get a kill on this Dusa, hopefully, knowing that she is probably playing all by herself.
That bait almost worked on Greedy. He was thinking about moving in there, but now he's caught.
He's got a hood. He's very tanky, but he's taking a lot of damage from the Leshak. Nice, yeah, exactly. Nice Stone Gaze. Gonna push them off. Greedy gonna get healed up by Tao as well. And that's it. It's just a wash. Very good movement from Argus to go in and help that Legion commander. And they do have the Chrono up again. Half HP on Jamari. This could be scary if there's another ward, but it is on cooldown right now. They want to go on Tao, it looks like. Tao, he's dead. He's dead. And the duel comes out onto Dark Willow. Thugger, he has his spells on cooldown. They want to help out the Dark Willow. Argus just going to TP out. Now they're turning on to the Legion Commander, and Void on the other side has chronoed up the Lina, looking for that easy one kill. Give him a little bit of extra gold. Greedy still being hunted down by the Centaur and the Dark Willow. She's so fast. Guys, this is not happening. Blink in 2 seconds. Is it happening?
You don't think?
Is it?
Oh no, the jukes.
Yeah, okay. Ankle's broken.
And the creep wave's not even close. Down bottom, J-Mari's going to try and catch this wave that Cat's pushing out at the very least. Oh, he can't even. He's scared about TPs. Jeez, they didn't get a lot out of that.
So frustrating to play against a Treant Protector who's just like constantly pushing out the creeps. You can't kill him because he's just sitting in the trees. But you know you need to kill him to have some kind of map.
Oh my god, did he buy the... What are you doing? Get your Windlace!
Jeez.
Cat, please! I beg you. I know you want Solar Crest next anyway. Guys, trust me. Get your Windlace. It is so worth it on this hero. It's ridiculous. Just keep stacking Windlaces. Buy an item with Windlace and then buy another Windlace. You're so much faster moving through the trees. It's a 15% bonus on your movement speed. So adding that nice little flat 20, it's good.
Do you like how the Nature's Guise is like a free spell?
I don't
Abaddon.
know. It's
That's
something.
Just a borrow time. It's something. It's,
Yeah.
at least it's nothing, so you can't dislike it.
I'm not sure how to feel about it. I like his shard, with the root being there, and them removing the invis off of the level 10, because the level 10 you like had to take it every time, right? I think it was level 10.
Right. And now
So
you get
it's like-
a different talent if you want it.
Yeah, I guess I like the way it's wound up. It's much better than how when I first started playing, when it was the you cast it on your allies, Nature's Guise too. I mean, that was kind of cool, but it was like barely ever useful.
Just make some sneaky invis plays into the enemy jungle.
Yeah.
This is
I mean, you
watching
couldn't
this
even
Roshan
walk through the
take right
trees,
now.
of course, back then. All you could do was walk around trees.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
it was not generous either. It was like, you had to be really close.
They just got a free Aegis. No contestation at all from Omega. I mean, Face's Void didn't have his chrono up, so they felt like they couldn't really do anything about it. But where does G-Pride go from here now that they got the Aegis, Trent?
That's a great question. I think they just farmed for BKBs in second Aegis. After that fight in the mid where they like blew up the Pugna and then they defend the Willow with the help of the Abba, but then they don't get enough kills afterwards. I think they're just like, we need like clean sweep fights, and clean sweep fights are going to come from us being BKB'd and stampeded.
Makes sense. Is that the Pugna then who needs to get the BKB? Because I don't see Legion coming.
Oh no, I mean for Omega. Like I think Omega need all
Omega,
BKBs.
okay.
Like
Right,
that's why they
right.
just want to chill out and farm. That's why they're not fighting Roche and everything. Like
Leshek's
oh
almost got that
Mengate,
BKB.
dude, you had it. Yeah, this is not the build we were envisioning, by the way.
Yeah, Mom Sanjin Yasha into MKB.
Yeah. Now to be fair, he sees the Medusa with the Eagle song.
Yeah,
So-
you need something for it.
Yeah.
Can't help it. Yeah, this is the problem with Faces Void. I'm really not sure like what is the most optimal build, and that scares me when picking heroes. If a hero doesn't have like at least one solid build.
Yeah, sometimes it feels nice when it's like a Night Stalker and you're like, oh, I can buy whatever I need for the game, but that's not a good feeling on a position 1.
Yeah, definitely not.
You want utility on your utility heroes.
MKB, but that means he won't be going for the BKB, and Leshek's gonna be the solo BKB holder, but he has to go BKB because of the Pugna. It's just way too annoying, the Nether Ward, and just getting blasted and life drained in the fights. I want to point out something. The Tao, he's got an Aether into Blink build. Have you seen the Octarine build on Pugna? First item Octarine.
No.
It's very nice now for the Pugna because it's got the Aether Lens built in already. You get extra HP and mana, plus your spells go lower cooldown, and it kind of makes it so you don't need to buy Aghanims essentially on your Pugna
Yeah,
too.
that makes sense. 'Cause the Ag, yeah, they need to fix this Ags. Ever since they changed the cooldown, it's just not that good.
Exactly. Like, why? It's already at 7 seconds. What's the point now?
Yeah.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I can understand if the 7 seconds started like
Stampede?
when it ended or something, but it
Oh,
didn't
they
do that.
found
Nice
Tao,
ulti.
but yeah, they get the. He just gets off with the heal from the Legion Commander, and the fight's breaking out. Jamari with the BKB going on to Cat now. Cat is gonna be dead here. We see the Faces Void on the side going on to Dismar. He's not dropped the Chrono yet. He's still silenced off, and the leader is gonna die to that double edge. Arceus is gonna stand his ground with the Butterfly and just hit all the targets. Mengate, he's trying something. He wants to hit Medusa, but he knows he's got an Aegis. Going for Greedy instead, and Arceus without any mana, very slow, trying to move around. Look at Jamari and
I
the
love
Dark
this.
Willow killing off.
They're
the
just
Pugna,
ignoring
going
her.
from the back. Yeah, this is so perfect from Omega here. Just going for all the other targets, and now the Dusa is all by herself. She's probably gonna get stun locked up by the time lock here.
They're out of mana though, and HP.
Okay, they can't actually fight. This
I
is
think
just
you
too
just let her
strong,
go.
Trent.
Just take your giant win.
They just ran away from one hero.
That is depressing, I will say.
Oh my god.
But I
That
think it was
is-
correct.
That was. Omega did that so perfectly. They just went for the Pugna at the start, got him out of the fight, and they killed the two supports, and then they went back for the Pugna again. And you gotta keep ignoring this Dusa. And if you're Dusa, you gotta think for yourself, what do I do now? What items do I buy? You gotta get damage. But which one?
She total team fight damage from G-Pride there was 12,700. Medusa's damage was 9,400 of that. The next
Okay.
highest was the Legion with that massive overwhelming odds. And that was only 1,700. So, yeah, very good identification there from Omega.
That Aegis just not worth going through. And if she didn't have the Aegis there, I think they would have hard committed onto the Dusa though, because she did
Yes.
run out of mana at some point. And that's also got to be concerning for her, and that's probably the reason why she's going for the Scotty next. So she has
she wants that
a
middle
little
of the
bit
ground.
more. Yeah, exactly. Some damage, some tank ability, and it's good against the Faceless Void. It does make his Time Walk heal less, which is kind of solid. And he also didn't use the Chrono in the last fight. He didn't even need to use the Chrono.
What do you think of this? So they used the Aegis to steamroll down the bottom lane, but they're just trading it in the top lane.
Ooh,
With the
that's
Leshrac.
gotta feel bad. Yeah, I mean, if they could defend this, then it could be a different story. But the Tier 2 tower is almost dead here. He dodges the Split Earth. That's nice. Stampede out. Yeah, Centaur, nice hero, guys. I mean,
Where's
Centaur
Trim?
always has Stampede, but with how good he is and just being able to get his team out, so good.
Yeah, and they left a good ward behind too, just behind that tier 2 tower. So it was there to help identify if maybe Cat would get there in time for the big cancel. Cat, I need you to replace that Tango with the Windlace, like right now, man.
Why does
Come
he
on.
have that tango? He's
Come
had the
on.
whole
He's
game.
just teasing me. He's upset
He's not
with me.
teasing. No, listen, he's in the zone. I've been in that position before.
That's
okay?
true.
I'm so in the zone. I'm like talking to my team. I'm telling them what to do, where to play on the map, what's going on next. I just forget there's a damn tango in my inventory. It's happened.
Or you don't have a win or a neutral item at like 25 minutes because you've just been yelling at
No,
everyone the whole
that's
game.
never happened. I always have neutral. I'm the first one to look at neutral items. I
No
ping
one
that
wants
shit
to
out.
admit
That's a
it.
free item, man. Free item.
All right,
Oh, they're going
Hastra
in.
prepped up here on Greedy. This could be what they need to initiate a good fight.
Yep, they got the blink dagger as well for some kind of initiation now. Lisex. They lose this ward. They're not going to be able to initiate anymore on Omega.
Radiant are
And that's exactly what happens. And now they're on Dark Map Gaming on the side of Omega.
All right, we have 152 to potential Roche. That means there's time for a Chrono right now. And you'd still have it for the Roche more than likely if you want to try something. But the positioning from G-Pride's a little bit too tight for that. Instead,
Yeah, it
they're
looks
just
like Jamari-
smoke pushing.
Exactly. Jamari's got other plans right now. He wants to bring G-Pride back to their side of the map. He
He's
knows
gonna be
their
level
catch
20.
is very limited, right? To the Legion Commander and the Treant's ult.
And Dismark gets caught out.
no. Yeah.
Oh, Quiver, though, on the Medusa. Very nice. Oh, she actually wants her Ring of Aquila instead. My bad.
Yeah, I mean, I assume overall that would do more damage because of the Quiver's cooldown.
Yeah.
So, but someone else, yeah, I guess G-Pride don't really have a good hero that can utilize Quiver either, which is kind of sad because it's such an amazing item.
Oh, what do you take on 20 on Leshrac? Is it worth it for the damage, or you just go for the 20 strength? Because 20 strength is a lot of strength.
That is true. It is a lot of strength, but damage, man. Where's your balls at? There you
Yeah,
go.
let's go.
Look at Jamari.
I mean, you can
gotta have
buy
balls.
strength. You can't
You gotta
buy
have
40
balls
pulse
as
note
big as
damage.
Jamari, right? Damage.
good.
40.
I like
40.
it. He's a BKB. He doesn't need strength. It's fine. Mangate
do-
going for a Scotty. Is he committed
Is
for
he
this?
now? No BKB build? Interesting. Okay, Argus finds the Leshrac. Leshrac gonna pop his BKB. Now gonna get overgrowth after the BKB. Abaddon has spells like, oh, nice two-man chrono here, but that is under a stone gaze. They're gonna get the kill onto Legion Commander. Dusa running out of mana. Pugna trying
Oh
to
my
funnel
gosh.
something into the Dusa, but she's just dead, man. Jamari
That was with the
the
heal?
DPS. Yeah. I mean, Dusa's main tank ability comes from the mana drain, so as soon as her mana's out, even if she is getting some HP, it's not enough. So, Omega, they're looking really good now, Trent.
Yeah. They found
Oh,
the fights they
damn.
needed, and the Roche timing, it's not quite in their favor, unfortunately.
Oh, Jamari got another catch here. Dismar.
Oh, that's what you need.
Oh, boy. Oh,
Just
boy.
keep breaking them up, one by one.
Cat as well.
Make sure that
No
they're
mana,
going to be
though.
off kilter.
Queen's mana, he got double damage on Leshrac. Plus 221 damage.
All right, so Roche is back in 23 seconds. They need someone just go sit in Roche. You know, without the couriers, without a scouting hero, that is what they need right now. But it's
Yeah.
not worth throwing high ground, I don't think. With the I don't know. You could kind of argue it for the tier 3 because they have a tree, but I'd rather just prep for Roche and get set up with Vision. And thank goodness,
Oh, most definitely.
Dogger's just checking.
He just checked like 2 seconds before it spawned. He's
go
like,
back,
oh,
just
it's
go
not
back,
alive,
bud."
guys. Don't worry. Go back to farming. False alarm. And
All right,
now-
here we go. ZXC is going to see it right now. Come on,
Yeah, yeah.
come on. Oh, they want to catch them. They wanted them to think that they're in the Roche
Let's
pit.
protect the ward.
So they want to catch them coming up the stairs.
Oh,
The
RGS
vision.
is on the way.
Ooh.
Jamari's mana is kind of low, though. Is this a good idea? Having only 800 mana for the fight.
Oh, they're taking
They're
too
going
long.
in on Trin. Cat. He's gonna get healed by the overwhelming odds, and that's also gonna give him BKB because of the shard, which is very nice.
Shard.
Yeah, we finally see it. But I must tell you, Trent, I hate this Legion Commander build. I think Greedy completely ruined his own game by going for like this pipe route instead of going for like a core-ish build with the kind of start that he had. It's only got 10 damage on Legion.
Yeah, the duels have not been great. That is true. But whatever happened, now it might be an 11k lead for Omega, but they did not secure the Roche, and everyone's back live for G-Pride, and they see their one path to victory. They see the Medusa Shard. You gotta get the
Ugh.
cold blood.
Chrono's up in 15, and this is a very slow rush because it is a Dusa hitting it.
It's their
They're gonna
only
go straight
choice,
onto
though,
the
isn't
Dusa
it?
here. Yep, OG. He has a Blink Dagger up. He's gonna pop the overwhelming
Jamari.
odds. Lots of damage. Jamari going
in
out
there.
to Cat. He's deep. And Argius also with his Stone Gaze duel onto Legion Commander, but that's not facing the Dusa, so he's just gonna die. Jamari's still alive. Chrono onto the Dusa now. They're just getting away with murder on this Dusa. No one can actually help her out. She's losing all her mana. She does no damage. Everyone looking pretty healthy. Whoever matters for this next Roshan take.
Beautiful.
And that's it.
BKB stampeded Leshrac. Just ran through the
Yep.
entire team. Man, he was close to getting LSA'd.
Perfect.
He pressed his BKB like just at the right time. And just went right for the tree, and they went right for the Legion after. They got the Pugna pushed away too after
Here's
like
the
started with the
replay.
life drain, right? As you can see right there, and he's forced to just run away as the Lesh comes tearing in there on the replay.
Yeah, I mean, you can't do anything if this Leshrac just goes in deep. And look at this duel too, Trent. Like, what do
Yeah,
you
that's
do?
not
You're
bad.
like a support Legion commander. You got no damage. And then the Chrono just to hold the Dusa down so she can't attack. And she's the last one left pretty much in this Roshan area. It's got to feel so bad for G-Pride. They felt like they had some kind of control in this game. But the item decisions, in my opinion, and their target acquisition has just been abysmal for G-Pride.
It is crazy how much their damage just like fell off after we had this pretty tense period from like the first Roche and leading up with that. Like that was definitely their timing where they were the most powerful, right? And those, of course, those item decisions are the ones that are going to be the most impactful. So yeah, like going for the shard, going for the hood. Maybe just thought like I can't do it in my duel without. Like I have to just empower my Medusa as much as possible.
Yeah. And that's a big mistake. Like in this patch, in this era of Dota, you cannot play with a single core. You need your other cores to be just as powerful, like in the fights where the opponents have to not only go on you, but if they don't go on you, you're gonna like dish out a crazy amount of damage.
Yeah.
So they jump the Pugna. The Legion commander might be able to save the Pugna for a little bit, but the Legion herself is not doing any DPS with the build that she has.
Yeah, they're at the point where they need like Rapier, basically, or I mean, Daedalus was the item, but like that's the only way this sort of build is
Yeah.
going to work, and Omega are not going to give you the time for that.
And you also
They're
got the
looking to end
problem
it.
with the exactly. And all they really have to do for Omega, even if you do have a Rapier, is just stun lock the Dusa and kill everybody else, because no one else is really dealing damage. They're just able to
cake.
like keep the Dusa alive and save each other. That's essentially what G-Pride can do with the other four heroes.
I see we have the Faceless Void Shard, by the way.
Oh yeah, we do.
Yes, good one.
What do you think of it?
Kind of cheeky. I don't know. It's funny.
Cheeky. I like the cast range. That's probably the best part about it. The extra
Yeah, 100%.
400 cast range. Like that's like a level 20 talent or some shit.
I think that's what
That
it
is
was
crazy
before,
good.
right?
Yeah, I
So,
believe so. But it wasn't
big value.
400. It was a little bit less, but yeah, and you can also reverse time walk, which is nice. Just to like go in, give vision, or like break a smoke in a fight, bait a spell out maybe. Something
Yeah.
of that sort.
And no mana cost or anything too, so I often see people just spam the hell out of it.
Mango service coming from Zika
Yeah,
to
that was
Lingate.
nice. I was just looking at this man like, oh, his man's kind of low. It's Willow just TPs in and mangoes. I'm like, wow, really, dude?
That's how you do teamwork.
All right, so tell me that why aren't we just buying a bottle for our mid then if we're at this point?
Because if you buy a bottle for your mid, then you don't have items for your lane. Then you just lose your lane automatically. So
What if I'm
no
just
matter
like a
how
warlock
much,
though? Do I even need items?
of course. I mean, that hero still needs to like sustain his carry.
Yeah, but what
You
if my
can't-
mid
okay.
can just spam though? You know, and then they get to go get their
Hold on,
null
that's already
first, and
happened.
My mid just stomps.
Wait.
the game.
Fata bought a bottle on his warlock, 2 9s Magnus, and 9 on his Magnus died first blood.
Well, I'm neither Fada nor 9. I'm significantly worse. So who knows what my results will be?
Radiant's top tower.
Yeah,
is under
so when I saw
Well,
that,
hey,
I
at
felt
least
the
Fada's
pain.
on my brain.
Fata.
I'm okay with that.
What's happening?
I'll ride and die with Fada.
Jamari with the Shiva's gonna get vision of Delina here. That's easy pickings.
No, Jamari, if you replace the Ags with the Bloodstone, he's just playing the same hero as last game. Actually, it's the exact same items at this point, right?
If he
headband.
the Bloodstone, oh yeah,
Yeah.
very true, very true, and I like it.
Oh,
I like
he's
this. I think it's a very
40
solid
dual
build.
damage too, by the way.
Oh wait, what? No way. That's where
Oh,
all
no.
of Legion Commander's damage has gone.
Top tower.
Blinks
Oh,
in deep.
disaster.
Top
Oh,
barracks are under
Mingate. Just blinking forward, getting rid of the Nether Ward. You know, Jamari says thank you to that. And with the Solar Crest, just able to bring this melee racks down. Look at the Dusa just pecking away at Mingate.
How's
Can't do
not
anything. Yeah, oh, Chrono just coming out onto the Dusa now. Ta gonna get his Decrepify onto the Dusa. This doesn't look like a very good Chrono to me. Jamari really deep back at the tier 4s, but now they are gonna turn back in to the Dusa. Here
what
comes
team
the big
bait,
stone
dude.
gaze. Jamari, the Aegis, they're gonna bring that down at least, and he doesn't have a BKB ready. Will they be able to do anything with it though? Nope, Jamari just gonna pop his Shivas. They're gonna get the kill onto the Dusa with all 4 heroes on top of her. Greedy also gonna fall here. No buyback from the Dusa, and that must be it. GG Trent. And Omega take another pretty clean game, I would say.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, they really pulled that together out of what was looking like a little like it wasn't secured as much as game 1, I would say, right? In terms of like where things were going through at the mid game, they had to really pull it together, and I think they were at a bit of a disadvantage too at certain points there with like some of the Chronos not going so well and losing their towers early, right? Like we saw that it was very quickly picked up from Gorillaz-Pride, but at a certain point, the switch was just completely flipped. And a lot of it, again, coming from that first Aegis usage, I would say, of Gorillaz-Pride, where they just didn't really get anything, and they were trading for everything evenly that Omega were going for. So then our classic notion of like second Roche is the only one that matters came into play.
Yeah, that